And I seen him doing an interview with somebody, and he said something that broke my heart because I knew it already. Jamal Bryant said, I would have been further along had I been able to control my desires, right? Because he was married and he kept going out there doing some out of pocket stuff, right? He was out of bounds. He kept committing adultery and so he lost his wife. He just recently got married again after many years, maybe 6 months ago, right? But he said to himself, as talented, he good preacher and all this kind of stuff, he struggles in this man department. The reason why is because the religion that he's grown up learning and loving doesn't give him the weight of accountability. I know why these preachers struggle. That religion don't give you the weight of accountability. It doesn't give you the how you say, oh man, it's not the desire. It's not that, right? It is that, but it's a different word I want to use. There's something that the relief doctrine gives you because it teaches you benefit to be aligned, right? And it doesn't teach you that in Christianity. The religion doesn't teach you the benefits of alignment, right? It doesn't teach you because a lot of the pastors that have committed adultery still benefit in their lives because they believe benefit is access to finances and popularity and all that. Until you get back to your culture and then you understand all that you believe that you can only see, even though you've done what you've done. You're going to be at the end when you come before the Most High and tell him that you've done all these things in his name. You'll be one that he says, depart from me, you worker of iniquity. I never knew you, because you've been deceived, because you don't have that sense of accountability in you, that lining up to the Most High, right? That feeling inside of you that you refuse to allow yourself just to be any and everything, that you're going to line up in this information, and you got that drive to line up. There's something in you that you mean business about. This ain't no struggle. I mean business. I'm conquering everything from the inside out. They don't have that. That's why they find themselves in those environments of falling all the time. They don't got that inside of them. It's from the inside out, and it's culture. They don't got that.
They not resigned.
Resolve.
Yeah.
They don't have it. Right? And so that's what happens. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying that I'm happy how the Lord brought me, right? How he brought me, how he allowed me to have those experiences for a purpose, because he was already knowing how the enemy has worked, because the enemy don't have any new tricks. So he was like, I know how he's going to come, but you're going to be so exercised in this position about women that is going to be something that's going to be like laughable to you. You already gonna have money, lose it and have money, and that's gonna be laughable to you, because when you had money or didn't have money, you got it and lost it and whatever, you were still the same man, right? So that's not gonna have any effect on you. The enemy's not gonna be able to bring anything into your face as something that's a desire or something that you ain't faced, and then you can go teach it. Right? Now you can teach it to people who might not never face those things. They don't got to face it, because now you can give them the information. Now it's the information that becomes the commodity. Now you got the truth. You can teach them how to maneuver. They'll never have to go that way at all. But you had to walk through it, because as a leader, you're going to have to teach it to keep them from having to go fall in those areas. Right? You're going to know all the tricks of the enemy in detail. And now you can deliver it to your people. You understand what I'm saying? So Jamal Bryant, he keeps getting caught up. And when he said, man, I would be further along if I could have controlled my passions. Do you know what I'm saying? I felt for the brother, because he was only saying that to the world. But do you know how the Most High feels about that? Brother, you so far out of bounds because you still can't control your passions.